Yes. We are live. Hey, uh, Kiwani, good to see you. Ursula, hello. Let me get this off of me. 1 second. I'm doing one little thing. Yes. Ursula, good to see you. Hello, 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 hello. We are so excited today. Hey, Gil, my brother Gil, get ready to be a baby daddy of two. Good to see you. Janet is on with you. Trey, good to see you. Trey, Jacqueline, I know you had some good news, so it's always good to see you on as well. Karen is on with us. Tammy, good to see you, Tammy. Andrea, Andrea is on with us. Linda Kelly is on with us. I think I said Karen already. Uh, Carolyn Jeffrey is on. Hey, Brent Grant, good to see you. Julia, good to see you. Gosh, wait, I gotta catch up. Hold up. I gotta catch up. It's so many. It's a lot of y'all on here. Wait a minute. Um, so Tawana is on with us. Good evening, Tawana. And let me see. E. Joyce Paris, Michael is on with us. Julie is on with us. Uh, let's see who else. Mike is on. Mike, good to see you. Tawana is on with us. Sharon Tazwell, all the way from Ludowici, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Tammy is on all the way from Boston. Dolores is on with us. Tanya Scott Green is on with us. Gloria, good evening. Thank you so much for joining us. Katie is from further north. She says that she is missing us already. Well, guess what? We are missing you. So we mean that. We're missing you. Hey, and of course, it's the fabulous, awesome Lori Jones Lewis, and we are still thinking and praying with you in the loss of your beloved father, Alderman David Jones. So we're sending out much love to you as you continue to go through. Good to see Edna Williams on, Pamela Walker is on, Annette is on, Catherine is on, Keena is on, and Andrea Hall Houston is on. Good to see you. My brother Keith, good to see you, sir. Thank you for joining us. Tia is on with us. Good to see Richard Dinkins, who I saw last night and really does live in Savannah now. Elaine is on with us. Deborah Nesbitt Bullock, good to see you as well. My brother Des Duval is on. Hey, Jen, are you open, Jen? Jen, I need to know if you're open, for real. I'll tell you why in a minute. Cheryl, good to see you. Yolanda is on with us. Thank you so much. Barbara Dolores is on with us. Dana is on with us. And Joya is on as well. Hey, are you and Richard like on the same computer, or y'all just like next to each other? Dana is on with us as well. Margie's on with us. Latavia, good evening. Juan is here in the house. India is here. Mary Williams is here. Janine, good to see you, Janine. Thank you for joining us. Marguerite is with us. Bodies Fit for Life. Bonnie is on with us. And Keith is watching the celebrity game, so he's double dipping. Lita, good to see you, Lita. Thank you so much for joining us. Coach Cassell Bell is on from Jacksonville, Florida. Always a pleasure to have her there. And they say I got 3 Dinkins on. So good to see you, Barbara Watson. Thank you. Aunt Ollie is on with us. Good to see you. Always good to have you on. Shalon and Jalen Mama, she's on. Good to see you. Hey, Marsha Lieberman is on before Molly Lieberman is on. Good to see you, Miss Marsha. Hope you're doing well. Judy Nixon Johnson is on. Thank you so much. Janet, hello. Hey, Lynn, good evening. Thank you so much for joining us. Helen Bright is on with us. Hey, Jen, I'm going to tell you something. You're going to trip in a minute, Jen. Just stay on for 1 minute. Catherine Grant, yes, you taking my thunder. Yes. And Lynette, good to see you. And Lynette is in New Orleans, so she came out to see us. I'm waving. Lenard, good to see you. I'm doing well. Good to see our representative and beloved Mayor Edna Jackson on with us. Had a kind of a rough week, but I am glad that you're okay. Always a pleasure to see you. Love you. Thank you for everything you do. Bernice is all the way on from Washington State. Always glad to have her. Keith is wishing everybody a happy weekend. Carrie is here with us. Eloise Dudley, thank you for joining us. And of course, Glenda Jones, I hope I'm your only mayor. Glenda, your only mayor. I hope you're not like cheating on me or anything. Ethel, good to see you. Joanne is on with us. Regina is on with us. Good evening to you. Glad that you are joining us from Poola, I think. Ivania is on with us. Helen, I love you too. And Karen Hughes from Kentucky, who's really kind of from Savannah. We just got to get her back over this side. They've shown her a little bit too much love in Kentucky. So good to see you. Good to see, let's see, the Honorable Teeny Ade Broughton from Pensacola, Florida. She's a councilwoman there doing a magnificent job. Good to see her. Terry Ann Johnson, good to see you. Mary Small, good to see you. Daniel Winters, I am doing well. Hope it's well, all well with you. Camila is on with us. Hey, Miss Ann, good to see you as well. And that's right, Bonnie, we're going to shout out local Savannah children's author Antoine Edie for Nigel in the Moon. So thank you for doing that as well. Elizabeth Clark is on with us. Okay, thank you. And Joycette is on with us. And Julia Carter, good to see you, Miss Julia. Always glad to have you. And we go ahead. This is an exciting day for us. Veronica is joining us all the way from Maryland. So I hope that you're doing well and glad that you're here with us in Savannah tonight. So, of course, again, hey, that's D Jackson. So we love D. We love her. We love her. We love her. We love her. She is absolutely freaking awesome. And we adore her. And I thank her so much for helping us out over these last wild days that we've been dealing with. So, wait a minute. Whoa, wait. Did I see something? Wait. I need to make sure. All right. So, I gotta catch up. So Joyce said this. Okay. All right. So Glenda's not cheating. Let me catch up. Oh, okay. So also the Honorable Gabrielle Nelson is on with us. She is a new councilwoman in Port Wentworth. And Gabby, I want to tell you how proud I am of you. Government is hard. Government is really hard. It is the hardest thing that you will ever do. And so, I believe that the people of Port Wentworth are bigger than the things that happen to them. And so you just stay focused. You stay committed and you stay right, and you'll be fine. So you got more important business to take care of anyway, Gabby. So good to see you as well. LaWanda Tillman is on with us. Good to see her. Gloria is on with us as well. Diana is on. Good to see Miss Mary Ann Goldwire as well. Molly Lieberman joined us, so we have 3 Dinkins and 1 Tillman and 2 Liebermans on with us. Rashawn, good to see you. I'm doing well. Pamela, good to see you as well. And Paula Evans, I did meet your brother, and did not realize he was a Savannah. Good to see you. And Elizabeth Clark, we thank the servants of God, Pascal Socks and Valentine Candy to the homeless. Good to see Nicole on with us. Good to see Lala on with us. And Monica says it's cold in Atlanta. Well, we like balmy. It's like 70 degrees here, so we're living our best life. What else? Good to see Laura Renee on all the way from Pennsylvania, joining us here in Savannah on Friday night as well. Have you ever been to Savannah, Laura? I was just wondering. And good to see Annette Mitchell on with us. If you could, Miss Annette, send me an inbox to me about this, because I'm not sure it's on my schedule. So send it to me and let me see if I can make it over as well. Sean is on with us. Good to see Dr. Tony Jordan on with us. And we have 2 Tillmans on now. We have Pastor Thurman Neal Tillman had joined us. Always good to see him, the pastor of the historic First African Baptist Church here. Eric, good to see you. Rashida, good to see you. Irish is on with us. Good to see you as well. Drusilla is on as well. Stephen Stafford, thank you for joining us. Debbie Williams Walker, Debbie Williams Walker, Debbie Williams Walker. Good to see you. Teresa, good to see you as well. Love you too, Veronica. Hey, good to see Greg Coy doing the news thing. Glad to see you. Amy, thank you for joining us as well. Kiki is on with us. Tara is on with us. Good to see Sandra Stevens Smalls. Good to see you as well. Cynthia Moore is on with us. Katie, good evening to you. Always good to see the amazing Ann Allen Westbrook on with us as well. Latrell Carter is on with us. Christine is on as well. Lenise Lanier is on. And so let's go ahead and let's get started. Let's get started. You know what we do, and you know how we do it. So if it's Friday in Savannah, and if it's Friday in Savannah while a pandemic is going on, if it's Friday in Savannah during a pandemic, hey, Catherine, good to see you. And you have nowhere that you have to be, but you realize that you've kept the faith, you followed the signs, you're wearing your mask, you're washing your hands, and you're watching your distance. Hey, Nikki, good to see you as well. Then you are here with me. Yes. Today, big day in the world of Friday Night Live. Good to see you, Harry Thompson. Good to see you, Gloria Smith. Big day, big day. Well, you might ask, why is it such a big day? Well, it's a big day because today is 100. This is the 100. The 100. Now, get me right. The 100 week of Friday Night Live. Yes, 100 weeks, 701 days, 100 weeks. We have been getting together every single Friday, 100 weeks. And so I wanted to celebrate. And so what did I do? And I thought about it and I said, I want to do something different. So where am I? I'm on Broughton Street. I am at Ruin Thai Restaurant on Bull Street. On Broughton Street. I think it's 117 Street, Ruin Thai. I said I'm gonna take myself to dinner, and that's where I am. And so I'm here. I'm in the window. I am socially distanced from everybody else in here, although I do have my mask because that's how we do. But I wanted to come and celebrate. I wanted to certainly thank God for his favor towards us. I wanted to thank you, and I wanted to be here to just celebrate with my team and my Arnold Palmer as we celebrate 100 weeks, 701 days. The longest entanglement, the longest situationship, the longest relationship, whatever you want to call it, but we have done this together. Seriously. From March 19th of 2020 to now February 18th of 2022, every single Friday, no matter what was going on, no matter what the weather was, no matter what was going on in our lives, no matter where I was, and every Friday, we were here. Good to see you, Clouds Events. We were here, and we did it to go, and we did it together. Tabitha, good to see you. And so I said, I'm going to come over here, and so I'm going to do two things. Hey, Miss Alberni, good to see you. I'm going to eat here, and then I'm going across the street to Jen's and Friends, and I'm going to do something to celebrate over there too. Hey, Brenda Curtis, I love you. Thank you so much. But I mean, this was us, y'all. This was people getting together from literally all over Savannah and now all over the country. As Ms. Vornisa would say, she's all the way over there in Washington State, and people who come and been with us. Good to see you, Felicia. This has been us getting through this pandemic together and building a community. 100 weeks. 100 weeks. We've been doing this. And so I'm excited. Oh no! So no, come here.
No.
Oh, come here. So wait, I gotta come. So guess who runs over here? Wait, you gotta come underneath this thing. So Tim over here.
Hello.
Well, hey, wait. So
It's all good.
so Jen, come here, Jen from Jen and Friends. Thank you so much.
You're welcome
And
so
so she brought me. Whoa, this is called
Martini.
this is called the Mayor's Martini. And this is from Jen and Friends, which is right across the street. And I was coming to get it from you. All right, how much? How much? I appreciate you. So I got a Mayor's Martini. I was going to get it to her, and then she comes running over here. Wow, that's cool. I'm on Broughton Street, between let me ask my officer. I'm between Whitaker and Bull Street. And so I mean, hey, we're just celebrating. So a couple of things we want to do. Again, we're celebrating us. And so I'm gonna order me some food and I'm gonna drink and seriously, Jen calls this the Mayor's Martini because when they opened up during the pandemic, she just made something for me. And I don't know what's in it, but I really feel better when I drink it. Whatever I'm going through, Mayor's Martini makes it better. So we're celebrating. We're celebrating 100. But first, let's get into what we do and how we do it. We know this is what we do. First of all, we like the page. Again, we're trying to get to 40,000, and so we want you to like the page. The second thing we want you to do, we want you to share it. We are not selfish with our love. Watkins, we're not doing that today. We're not doing it. So we want you to share the page. And then, of course, as we do every week, we send love out to our girl. And so we want you to do that. So here it is. We're sending out love to our girl, Tara. And so we'll go ahead and do that. Hashtag Tara Strong. And that's 3 green hearts. And that's a red heart. That is a Friday Night Live exclusive to our girl Tara, showing her love. Good to see brother McQuan Green on, and we're proud about all the great stuff that he's doing, paving his way as a young businessman in our community as well. Veronica, yeah, you can come over, and I want you to, Veronica, when you come, you and your husband that look like me, do that. Yes, Ivy, it is Tara's birthday weekend, and we're sending love out to our girl Tara. We're just so happy that you're seeing another year. And let me see, I thought I saw a bunch of y'all showing Tara love, and I know she appreciates it, and we'll do that for her birthday as well. Thank you all so much for doing that. I know it makes a difference for her. And again, hey, good to see Mary Jane Crouch, who we really supported the Second Harvest Food Bank because they really supported Savannah during all that was going on, and we thank you. And if you're ever looking for it's a great group of people to support, the Second Harvest Food Bank is a great place to do that. Ivy, you're still forbidden from coming into Savannah, and so just know that you are. You can be in DC, but you can't do that here. So anyway. Want to appreciate you all for all of those and things that you do. So a couple of things I want to talk about today, and then of course we'll answer questions like we always do, and I'm gonna order my food. I'm gonna finish drinking my wonderful Jen and Friends calorie-laden Mayor's Martini that she made for me. But I thank her. Because I am a Jen friend, so I appreciate her because she ran across the street out of nowhere. I'm like, where did she come from? Came rolling up on me. So, but anyway, Good to see Judy Jones on. Good to see Adrian Martin all the way from Jacksonville. She does great things as well. So we're excited about all of that. So a couple of things we want to talk about. The weather is getting better. We'll talk a little bit about COVID and what's going on with that. It's important for you to know that you're taking care of yourself. We still ask you, Iron Bull, good to see you. We still want you. Hey, Miss Rosa, good to see you. Thank you. It's important for you to do what you need to do to take care of yourself. And we need you to do that. Vanessa, thank you so much. I love you as well. We appreciate that. And Christina is a New Jersey parent of a SCAD kid. All right. Well, we're glad to have your kid here. And we'll talk about that. Remind me not to leave before we talk about that. So, our numbers are going down. Hence, I'm in a restaurant, and again, I'm a bunch of feet from people. But you know how I roll with my mask. And I think, believe it or not, probably for the rest of my life, I'm going to be walking around with a mask on me just because, at least this year, I have not had any sinus problems, and a whole bunch of less people have caught the flu. And so that's a part of that. But that means that we have really have been working very hard to find ways to live in this new reality. And so Savannah has been very intentional. Savannah has been very deliberate in ensuring that we follow the science. So that's why we're not rushing. Good to see you, Ms. Barbara. And so, we're getting there. Our numbers have dropped. We were in the 2,000 and 3,000s. Right now, we're like 600. And so although it's much lower, we're still 6 times higher than what we would want to have to drop a mask mandate. It happens to everybody. And, it's just the truth. COVID is real. I know it. But I do know that people that have COVID or caught COVID, but they were vaccinated and they were boosted, they did remarkably better than those who did not. And that's just a fact. They were less likely to get really sick. They were less likely to be hospitalized, and certainly less likely to die. Good to see the Maynard sisters on. Thank you all so much for your support. I appreciate you all so much as well. Gloria is on with us. Dr. Charlesetta Blake is on as well. And so, it's cool. And we look forward to meeting Veronica and her husband. I mean, he must be a really handsome dude. And so I'm glad that you got your good Johnson man. Ivania, thank you so much as well. And so, we're just going to be smart. I don't know, I see what other cities are doing and other states are doing. We have to do what works for Savannah. And so you see that we are slowly getting back there. And I just don't think we need to be in a particular rush. It's always good to see the Honorable Kendra Roll. She is a commissioner in Brunswick, Georgia. And so good to see her. All rise as our bishop, Jacqueline Gilbert Grant, is in the house. And hope, Bishop, you are feeling better. Jill Cheeks is on with us. And Jill, I have to get you on because we need to talk about mediation. We have to talk about how to mediate and how people can get involved with your organization. Let me see. Angel says the older immune compromised do not do too well even with 2 vaccines. Well, if you're 84, you have other issues. So, but I think we rather him be vaccinated than to catch COVID. So I think, that's just kind of, it's hard. It's a rock and a hard place, but you got to do what keeps you safe. So that's what we're doing. So that's the first thing I want to talk about. Talk about the Inmark Arena. So far, so good. We've done smaller events. It's coming around. Tomorrow is our first big test The legendary Eagles will be in concert here in Savannah. It is the first stop on their world tour. We are by far the smallest venue that they will be doing on their world tour. And so, we're looking forward to them coming. This is also the first big test for our arena, the first real test for parking. So if you are going to see the Eagles tomorrow, two things. First of all, have a plan early. Have a plan early. The second thing I want you to do is, if you can avoid it, we have shuttles that go from the Civic Center. Take the shuttles. Do not try to drive up there and park. I mean, it's going to be challenging. I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to be challenging. But if, we have shuttles leaving from the Civic Center parking lot, and it just takes a minute. We have an express lane to go up right to the venue. And so go ahead and try to do that. And so we're looking forward to that. And that's the first big test for our new arena. Hey, Miss Mary, good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. So that's the first thing I wanted to talk about. The second thing I wanted to talk about was really about homelessness. And I talked a little bit about it. We have noticed here in Savannah a proliferation of people that are homeless. It's something that we're used to, but oftentimes we have people who are homeless or roofless that live here. Some engage, some get services, some want to be, want to remain where they are, and that's a true deal. But here in Savannah, and I was engaged with mayors across the country over the last week, we have all experienced a rise in homelessness. And these are people who are new to our community. They're here. And they're coming from all over the place. And what we find is that they are coming to places that are, tourist cities, larger cities, and cities that have services. And so it has grown. And to be honest with you, we have gotten calls, and I've gotten calls from people, because some of them are in the downtown area and some of them are in our squares, and say you have to do something about them. You need to move them where people, from where people can see them. And we're just not doing that. We're not going to arrest people for being homeless. Let's be real clear about that. Homelessness is not a crime. Homelessness is a sin. And so our city remains committed to doing all that we can do. But I will tell you that it's not just the city of Savannah that's dealing with this. And it's not just the city of Savannah's solution. Obviously, we're trying to find ways to create services and places for people to go. And oftentimes, the same people say do something about them, the same people say not in my neighborhood. Well, I don't want them close to me. Let me tell you something. Let's be very, very clear. But for the grace of God, if I miss a couple of paychecks, I'm homeless myself. We are not going to criminalize homelessness. What we will do as a community is we will be the beloved city that we are striving to be by showing love and helping people. And I'm afraid that if you take people who life has happened to them and we sweep them under the curb or sweep them away so people don't see them, the fact of the matter is that we minimize the plight that they face. Now, that being said, let's be very clear. There are people that sit on the side, and it's not against the law for them to be in public space. They have a constitutional right to be in public space. And people will forget that. they have a constitutional right to be in public space. But now we're not going to tolerate a couple of things. And one is that people should not be harassing. That's criminal. And we're not going to allow our residents or our guests to be harassed. And let's be very clear about that. We recognize also that if people are on the corners, we recognize that is a health hazard because people darting in and out of traffic, we know that's a problem. So we're really concerned about that as well. And so we don't want that to be able to happen. So, we'll address those issues for what they are. If it's criminal activity or illegal activity, we will address the behavior. We won't address the condition in a criminal way. Some of these folks just need medication. Some people are issues of mental health. Some people just need to be reconnected to their families. Some of these people just need to be able to be in a place where they can get themselves together. And we have people all over the place that are doing great things in Savannah. But I don't look at homelessness as being a problem as much as I look at it as being an opportunity to be able to help. And I think as a community, we have to be able to help. And that is what I'm challenging our community to be able to do. Mental health services are not a city service. It is a state service, and we know that the state of Georgia has cut mental health funding. It's cut mental health funding. So therefore, there are less services. And so we know that prior to now, the mental health facility has been the jail. And we have to change our mindset. And so that's why we're going to do all we can as a community to make sure that we treat people for who they are, that we treat them for the situation that they're in. And that's what we need them to be able to do. And so we need people to contact their state representatives because we need to increase mental health funding. We need to. And that is what we want us to do. And not only is there what's called chronic homelessness, which is people you see on the street, but there's also, well, Zach, let me tell you, Zach, you don't have to go to the arena. I want you to know that, but I do agree the beer is kind of high in the arena. But there is chronic homelessness, but there's also what's called transitional homelessness. There's a homelessness that occurs, but we don't see it. And that homelessness is of the variety of mothers and children. You see them in hotels on Abercorn and 204 and 95. You see them on Highway 17. The school system is very familiar with these young people because their home address is a hotel. And so that's a transitional homeless issue. Mothers and fathers who live in their cars, and some work every single day. That's a transitional homeless issue, and we don't see it as much. But I will tell you, that's also an issue. Kiki, if someone is attacked by their meds, that's criminal. Then there must be something done about that. If they're off their meds, that's a mental health issue. That's not a homelessness issue. And so we have to make sure that people have to have the opportunity and the ways to be able to deal with it. Believe it or not, we say that mental health or homelessness is the result of mental health, but there are a lot of people I know that have mental health issues and they live every single day. So I'm just asking for us to be able to have and to exercise some compassion when we're talking about dealing with those. So, it's an issue. We're certainly aware of it. Our council's aware of it. We recognize that the city of Savannah should not be the only game in town. We have put 19,000 That's right, $19 million into homelessness and affordable housing, the most we have ever put in those fields ever before. So, but you can't really pay your way out of it. You have to work your way out of it. Angel says she heard a lot of families on Wilmington. Well, I mean, that's in Wilmington Island. Again, that's Chatham County. It's not the city of Savannah. Angel Johnson, good to see you, and thank you so much. So I kind of wanted to talk about that. Is we have to work at it. Nothing happens if we ignore it, but nothing happens if we're talking about criminalizing people for their condition. I am absolutely reminded of a man who might have been homeless on the road from Jerusalem to Jericho because he fell among thieves that beat him up and left him on the side of the road for dead. And so I'm not saying that we should all be good Samaritans, but I will also tell you that we all have a responsibility. So we may not all be able to physically help, but there are ways that we can help. We're part of religious organizations, civic organizations, Sunday. We'll see the code. Funding is not cut for our homeless citizens. The city of Savannah has increased it. But what I'm saying to you is that we need our county, we need these other municipalities to all chip in. Good to see you, Regina. Good to see you, Jasmine. And hello, Kimberly. We have to all be a part of this. We have what's called a continuum of care to help address this. But I will tell you that there is more people. And, we know that in South Carolina, they send people over to Savannah because they don't have services. We know over in Bryan County, I've heard of people sending people over there to do that. So there are resources out there. There are people that you can contribute to. There are ways that you can certainly help. And, as far as I'm concerned, as long as I'm there, we're not criminalizing homelessness. We're not going to do it. We will criminalize criminal behavior. If you act in a way that is illegal or against the law, then we will deal with the behavior. We will not criminalize your condition. Good to see my friend Jeff Felser on as well. So thank you so much for that. So I wanted to talk about that. And then I wanted to talk a little bit. Let's answer some questions. Cheryl, good to see you. Thank you so much. All right, good to see y'all. So I'm in the window, so I wanted people. Maybe I can let you see what I see. So I'm gonna try to turn this a little bit so you can kind of see what I'm looking at. And let's see. I'm trying to turn it a little bit. See, so I'm in the window, and this is where I am. So you can see I'm in the window, and they set me up. I mean, I'm all in there, in the corner, by myself, kind of in the cut, here celebrating the 100th week of Friday Night Live, 100 weeks of us being together, and we appreciate you all. Hey, Miss Raynell, good to see you. Thank you so much as well. Glenda, thank you. I've heard of that as well. And Catherine encountered a guy who's homeless, who's willing to work. Well, good. Thank you, Catherine, for that. Again, we have to create opportunities for people. All right, and Terry Mobley has finally joined us, so we're glad that she has joined us. Thank you so much, Terry. Rhonda says, your grandson got killed in 2016. I ain't did nothing. What are you talking about? What do you mean I ain't do nothing? I'm sorry about your grandson. I mean, I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know what you would have expected me to do. I don't know the circumstances. So I'll just leave it at there, Ms. Rhonda. I'm not going to get into it with you about that. So anyway, Terry Mobley, Ivy Fair, leave Terry Mobley alone. Leave her alone. Angel, we don't have caseworkers that work for the city of Savannah. We do fund the Homeless Authority, the Chatham Savannah Authority for the Homeless, and they do have folks that go out and they work with people. Chantel, good to see you as well. And Cheryl says, good to see the Reverend Cheryl Paris, all the way in New York. Good to see you as well. And yeah, Valentine's Day was rough, so I couldn't really go out there. So anyway, so that's what I want to talk about on that. So the other thing I wanted to talk about, hey, all right, people coming by and they're waving. April, good to see you. Thank you so much. And Bernice, all the way from Washington State as well. And y'all worry about it. Well, first of all, the reason why I didn't do it, because I didn't know if it was going to work. I didn't know whether I'd be able to get a place that I would be able to be socially distanced and all of that. So we just didn't know. We tried it, and it worked. I had a good signal. Angel, if you send me an inbox, and we can connect you with folks that are doing the work. Camilla, I could not afford to take all of y'all. But, we'll pick a date if y'all want to come. And Liza is talking about the Dive Savannah is a great resource. So if you can put that in the box, please go ahead and do that. Kiki, you want to ask a question, you can go ahead and ask the question. Terry, again, we are not paying attention to Ivy. We're ignoring Ivy, okay? So, and again, I want to thank Jen of Jens and Friends for, and she created this for me. It's called the Mayor Martini. Believe it or not, it's got me through some really rough days during the pandemic when things were closed, and I would walk by, and I get, now this is like, it's like caramel, and then Munir, the owner here, and so we're always glad he's always on with us, which is why I came here. Jeffrey, good to see you. I don't know what's in it, but Jen, if you're on, you can tell us what's in it. And Brandy Jenkins is the manager here, and I want to thank her for looking out for us and, again, giving me plenty of space and separating me from everybody else and allowing me to do that. And Brandy, I think I want to order now. You going to let me order? If you're going to come here and order, I want you to take my order, Brandy, if you're listening. Maybe we'll pick another place next week and we'll come over and try that as well. Yeah, T, it's called the Mayor's Martini. So you go to Jens and Friends. Jens and Friends is on Bull Street, just north of Broughton Street. Oh, wow. Tasha Knight is on with us. Wow. It's called the Mayor's Martini. And again, I know it's no alcohol in it. I know it's not, but it's good. It's good. See, it's almost all gone. Where's Brandy? I'm looking for Brandy. And I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and order as well. So yeah, let's talk about St. Patrick's Day. Moselle is on from St. Helena Island, so as well. So yeah, I'm gonna eat.
You ready?
Zach wants to know what steps are being taken to provide more funding to the city's rundown recreation department and facilities. You got parks like Minnick that are absolute gems. Lights don't work, sewer backs up. Give me that. If you know specific issues, let me know, because we fund our recreational facilities in the millions of dollars. So don't give me big wide stuff. Tell me specifics. Inbox me, and we can see what the deal is. Brandy,
yes, sir.
Come over here, Brandy.
Yes.
So Brandy Jenkins, this is Brandy, y'all.
Hi.
No, they don't see you.
Where?
No, come over here.
Which way?
Come stick your head over. Just come over. That's Brandy.
Hi.
All right. So Brandy, I want pad chai.
With pineapple.
With pineapple. Okay. All right.
You got it.
Now, is it like it's like mild, medium, hot, very
I
hot?
would do medium. Medium's a great spice level. Not too hot, just right with the pineapple. It's a good balance.
I can't get very hot?
You want very hot?
Yeah, I want very hot.
Okay, I'm gonna put peppers in it.
I mean, how hot is it?
Hot is hot.
Like real hot?
Ask Pim, the Thai lady.
Okay. All right, medium.
That's what
Medium.
I thought.
Do medium. All
You
right.
got it. I know
Thank
you
you.
better than me.
All right. All right. So let me go back. Had to go ahead and order my food. So, yes, Cassell tried the mayor's martini. Laura says, order me some veggies. So I need some veggies as well. Vornice says, hey, Brandy. Um, yes. Terry, yeah, Brandy's actually, she comes on Friday night, so as well. Uh, everybody's sending love out to Brandy. So, but yeah. Yeah, whatever they order, yeah, go ahead and give it to them too. Um, yeah, I'm hungry. I'm hungry, so I'm doing this to celebrate you all. Celebrate 100. Kathy Middleton, good to see you. 100 weeks. 100 weeks, y'all. Friday night, we've gotten together 100 weeks. Good to see my friends, the Libertarians of Effingham County. 100 weeks we have gotten together. We have survived together. We have lost together. We cried together. We've laughed together. We've prayed together. We've gone after trolls together. And, and we're just here celebrating, celebrating that we made it this far. I mean, think of all the people that we have lost in the last 100 years. I mean, weeks, last 100 weeks. People who were among us. That's matter of fact. Warren, good to see you. And yeah, send me a thing. Oh, I meant to tell you, we lost another Teresa Baker. Is one of our beloved Friday Night Live folks, Teresa Baker, and I was informed that she had passed away yesterday. And so to her daughters, Tessa and Kenya, I loved your mom, and your mom would come on Friday Night Lives with us, and I was so sorry to hear that she had passed away. So to Tessa and to Kenya and to the grandchildren, the entire family, Friday Night Love, we're sending out some love to them. Lynette, yes, the Mayor's Martini is at Jen's and Friends. Yes, it is. It used to look like this. So we're sending out love to Teresa Baker's family. I loved Teresa, and so I just hate that. I hate it. So so send out love to the Baker family, and we lost some of our great Friday nighters. But the good part about it, us being here together, we're here together, and we're going through this together, and we'll make it through this together. I'm confident we'll do it. Hey, who's that? Hey, how you doing? I'm well, thank you. No, I don't think it was due to COVID. I don't think it was COVID related. I'm sure that Teresa, because she was a Friday night date nighter, she kept the faith and she followed the science. Kimberly, good to see you as well. Mara Inglis' son died, 77 years old. We send our condolences to them as well. We can't help what happens, but we can help each other deal with what happens. Last week we laid to rest Alderman David Jones, and as y'all know, Lori Jones Lewis is a faithful Friday nighter. She goes after trolls for us, and so she was on today. I remember Bruce Lieberman, faithful Friday nighter, and again, his wife Marsha and daughter Molly is on. We send our love to them. When we go through this, but we go through it together, and we show love to them. And I think that's really what this has really been about. It was that, we can't necessarily change COVID or what was happening with COVID, but we were able to go through it together. We were able to endure together. And a lady sent me a message, and she was telling me that she doesn't stay in contact with her children. Her husband had died years ago, and that Friday Night Live kept her going because she looked forward to Friday Night Live. And I cannot tell you how much that meant to me. The fact was that most of you on here have never met each other in person. However, every Friday night, we know each other's names. I mean, we've had weddings together. I mean, Renee came on from Maryland, and I ended up marrying her as well. Herbert Jenkins passed. He was 96 years old, sending out love to them. We're getting through this together. We bear each other's afflictions. And so, and that's what we want to do and what we need to do as a family. That's what makes us Savannah strong. That's what helps us to be able to make it through. And so, hopefully, we change a city by showing a different way. And I will submit to you that there's so much hate out there, and coldness out there, and we can choose how we survive in that. There's so much jealousy, it just is, and it's unfortunate that at a time where we should be pulling closer together, even if we disagree, that we could be and act so hateful, and that because we're behind a computer screen, because it gives us this courage to be nasty. It gives us this courage to, hey, good to see Gloria Lloyd on. It gives us this courage to be nasty to people. That's just not the narrative that we're going to have. So, we're just not going to live like that. We're just not going to, not as long as I'm here. And so that is what our challenge is. And something that came to my mind the other day was, we looked at something that occurred, and I was just really disappointed. Sabrina Robinson. Yeah, I mean, I was happy that it was Miss Grace's birthday. And so, yes, Miss Grace had her birthday on Tuesday. She was looking all cute. And so we sent out love to Miss Grace Robinson for her birthday as well. But again, we're choosing to do differently. And so for those people who choose to be hateful and nasty, then that's how you choose to spend your time. We're not going to spend the time doing that. We're going to show love, and that's what we're going to do. For people who feel as if they're putting in work and not being noticed, then do the right thing. And more importantly, there's somebody who notices. If you're doing things for the right reason, understand that if you're doing things for the right reason, it's for the right reason. And you don't do it to be noticed. You do it because it's the right thing to do. I'm sorry. That's right. Grace Lovett. I forgot Sabrina. That's your married name. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sabrina. I'm sorry. Miss Gracie Lovett is her name. So it's Lovett, y'all. I forgot Robinson. Sabrina was a Lovett before she got married. So she got married to Robinson. So and happy birthday to Catherine Grant, and we always are glad to have you as a part of our day. So anything else y'all want to talk about before I bounce? I mean, I just choose not to be nasty. I mean, I ain't got time for it. People want to spend their time being nasty. That's done. This week I experienced folks being real nasty to me. I mean, that's y'all issue. Because the time that you spend being hateful to me is the time I spend working. To me, it's about the work. And so, when you go harder in the paint than me, then you can talk about what I do. But I will tell you, there's nobody gonna go harder in the paint in Savannah than me. And I go hard for my city. And so we're going to show love, and we're going to work in love. And you know, again, the libertarians of Effingham County, you know, we have some real issues. You know, we have some philosophical differences, the libertarians and myself. But you know what? I love the libertarians and my friends out there in Effingham County. So, oh, thank you, Jeffrey. I'll do that. But you know, we hang in there and we ride it out. So let's talk about St. Patrick's Day. So, you know, the fact of the matter is that folks still want to blame me for canceling MLK Day, which is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Martin Luther King Day is a national holiday. I can't cancel a holiday. I didn't cancel a parade. The parade committee chose to cancel it, but some people choose to believe ignorant. So, I mean, you know, you can't, you know, if people are determined to believe a lie, then you just let them believe the lie. If they want to choose to remain ignorant, they remain ignorant. But the Martin Luther King Jr. Day Parade Committee, I think they're trying to do the parade on April the 4th, which would be the assassination date of Martin Luther King. So I'm hoping that on April 4th, we will have our Martin Luther King Jr. Day Parade. Who says that we need to have Martin Luther King's birthday or his celebration in January? Who said that? Who said it? You know, we can celebrate it in April. So I'm hoping that in April we will be able to do that. Bertha Mae Williams turned 103, so we're sending some love out to that, to her birthday, 103. I hope that she's a Friday night date nighter. So, you know, on April the 4th, hopefully we'll have the MLK parade here in Savannah, and we'll turn up and we'll have a wonderful time. More importantly, our numbers should be even better than they are now. We will have, as it is right now, a St. Patrick's Day parade. Our numbers from February to from the beginning of February in 18 days has gone down almost, I believe, a third. Our numbers have gone down. And so I think if we can do that, if our numbers keep going down, you know, by March the 17th, you know, we should be well within our range to be able to go ahead and do that. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to, you know, St. Patrick's Day. And we're changing a little bit this year. And people don't like that either. But, I mean, the fact of the matter is that in Savannah, St. Patrick's Day has been relegated from people from out of town making all the money. And this year, how y'all doing? And we've relegated that this year we want to be Savannah first. We want to look for ways for Savannians to be able to finally make some money off of St. Patrick's Day. It makes no sense that you have people coming from all over the place to come and make money in Savannah on St. Patrick's Day. We have folks that have brick and mortar businesses that are here every single day of the year, and they don't make that money first. We're going to take care of Savannah first. And so we're going to create that as an opportunity. That's why we're going to give opportunities for you to use our local vendors. We're going to expand the to-go cup zone so that everybody doesn't have to go downtown. That's my food?
Yes.
All right. So everybody doesn't have to go downtown. So we're looking forward to that. Ooh, my food is here. Wait. Ooh, look at this, y'all. Wait, look. Wait. Everybody was saying hey to you, Brandy.
I know, I blew up for just a minute.
Look.
How
Wait a minute.
about I hold it for you?
Wait, I gotta. All right, look at this, y'all. Ooh. Yum. So y'all know this show. Get ready. Can I test it? Let me see. I don't have no fork.
Yeah, you do.
I don't. Oh,
You did.
thank you. I do have veggies on the plate, Laura. I have veggies on this plate, right?
Yes, and pineapple. You have fruit and vegetables.
I have fruit and vegetables on here. So,
Brandy takes good care of you.
Brandy's taking good care of me. And so, yeah, it does look delicious. I'm gonna just take one bite right quick to see how it tastes. Let's see. Uh, mm, mm, mm. Yeah,
How we did? Am I never good?
it's good. Um, oh, yeah, let's talk about that too. It's good. So, you know, I've always said, I mean, it's important for us to, Kenyatta, thank you. It's Rashida, it is a pad thai, a chicken pad thai. Um, it's important for us to be a tourist city. It's important for us to treat guests well. We have to treat people who live here every day better. Be real clear about that. We need to be the greatest host that have ever been here. When people come, they should have the time of their lives. But we should treat people who live here every day better. We have to treat businesses that are here all the time better. And so this is an opportunity for us to show love to local businesses, to minority businesses, to give them the opportunity to make some of the St. Patrick's money. And so that's what we're going to do. So we're looking forward to that. And Dr. Blake wanted to talk about the hotel motel tax. We're still waiting to see what the deal is about that. And basically what that was is that I want to raise the hotel tax rate from 6% to 8%. This generates millions of dollars that we can use here in Savannah on what's called tourism-related product. It makes no sense to me that we have folks around here that are more concerned about tourists paying an extra $2 or $3 than for citizens who live here every single day footing the bill for improvements in our community. And so I am again asking for our folks to ask our state legislators, and I'll put their information in there. We needed that hotel motel tax passed. We have we've done it. Let me think. We've done it for 90 some odd cities in the state of Georgia and Thunderbolt. 90 some odd cities and Thunderbolt are able to charge up to 8%, but the city of Savannah can't. That's foolishness. It's foolishness and it's not right. And this will give us an opportunity to raise a significant amount of money and Savannahans not pay anything for it unless you are using a hotel. And if you're using a hotel and you live in Savannah, then that's your business. And that's just, that's just, hey, the Honorable Linda Wilder Bryan, our sweetheart, in District 3. And so, it's only fair. How could you do it for Thunderbolt and not do it for Savannah? When we're more concerned about the profit margin of hoteliers with already high hotel rates. I mean, it's just not right. It's not right.
Dan, I got a viewer wanting to know if they're going to pay for your food.
Huh?
I got someone that called in that wants to pay for you. Is that all you're having? She wants to know.
She can't pay for my food. Who is that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Jeffrey
Yes,
wants to
ma'am.
know the plan for better parking in Enmark.
Yeah, I have
So,
live talking to him. Yes.
Well, I mean, we know that as we go on, the parking is going to get better. We have surface parking, I think 1,000 spaces that are coming.
Yeah,
We just have to get them
it's behind
online.
the second.
So we have to get them online. So we're working on that.
That's
So Gwen wants to know what I have. It's called Pad Thai. Pad Thai. Show me the menu, what Pad Thai is. And Paula's telling me to go ahead and eat.
I gotta help him real quick. 1 second.
So Pad Thai is
Traditional Thai food.
All right. So it's traditional Thai food. It is. Wait, where the job at? Wait.
Right here.
Oh, here. It's medium-sized rice noodle, egg, green onion, bean sprouts, topped with ground peanut. So that's what pad Thai is. So that's what I'm eating right now. So it's right there. Let me see. Can you see it? That's pad Thai right there. That's what I got. Pad Thai. Hello, how are you? So that's what I'm eating. Pad Thai. Anyway. Oh, do not block her blessing. Kiki, when is the street going to be finished? I believe they'll be finished by June. Hello. Tell Brandy yes. I was told not to block the blessing. So yes. And thank you, whoever that is, thank you. Good to see Dr. Pete Silver. Thank you. Always good to see you as well. So, but yeah, I mean, we're just going to go hard for Savannah. I mean, you know, we want hoteliers to make money, but they're making a lot of money. And so we need to make sure our state legislators are very clear about where we are as it relates to that. You know, that's the bottom line. You know, why should residents have to pay for everything? I mean, at some point, we need to pay for our streets. We need to help get our River Street better. You know, there are tourist-related products and things that we can do. And so, you know, all I'm saying is we can do that, and I'm hoping and expecting that we could. And so I'll be putting and posting the email addresses to our legislators and asking you to ask them for your support, asking for their support in helping us to raise our hotel motel tax. So when we do it, we want you to go ahead and do it. So anyway, they're telling me to eat my food. So ladies and gentlemen, wow, Brent Jones, good evening. What a pleasure it is. What a day it has been. We are celebrating 100 weeks here on Friday Night Live. Thank you so much for being a part of what we do here for the last 100 weeks. Thank you for being a part of my village. Thank you for your love and your encouragement, all of your support. Thank you for being hater blockers and sometimes keeping haters off of me. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. And certainly I am thankful for you. We can get through anything if we get through it together. We can get through anything if we get through it together. We are Savannah Strong, and to you, here is the Mayor's Martini to you, and for many, 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 many more wonderful days. God bless you. And you know what? In 4 weeks, we have another one. It will be actually 2 years and 4 weeks. So we have another milestone coming up in 4 weeks. We will have our, let me get it right. We will have our, it'll be our 2-year anniversary of Friday Night Live. So I got to figure out somewhere we can go and do something. So God bless you all. Thank you so much. I'm going to eat my pad Thai, and my thanks to Ruin Thai and Munir and Brandy and all of them for showing me love here, and to whoever it was that bought the food, thank you. And to Jen at Jen's and Friends, thank you for the Mayor's Martini that I know doesn't have any alcohol in it, right, Bishop? No alcohol at all. Thank you all so much. We will see you next week for 101. Have a great week. Love you.